Hey guys, I just want to remind people that the age regression, in regards to age regression, the amount of years you can regress to, or the age you can regress to, will depend on your vibrational frequency. The higher your frequency, the more years you can regress. So if you're 70 and full 5D, full high vibration, you can regress to your 20 to 21 if you wish. You won't be able to go any lower than that. Okay, 2021, you have to be fully mature physically. Okay. And it's the same with animals. If they allow age regression, okay, the animal has to be fully mature. So meaning for like a horse, minimum 6 years old. For a dog, minimum 2 or 3 years old. Okay, physical maturity must have reached for age regression. Okay, in the Secret Space program, it's very, very different. They don't follow those rules because they have an agenda. But the public, for us, your body must be fully mature. So 2021 is the lowest age you can go. And again, the higher your frequency, the more years you can regress. So if you're, you meet the vibrational requirements, because it is a set requirement before you're allowed to regress. If you just meet that, then you might be able to go back 20 years. If you go well past that minimum, and let's say you're 80 years old, you could walk out of the bed at 20 years old. Okay? It all depends on your vibrational frequency, your level of consciousness, a whole range of other factors. Not everyone's going to qualify for it. They want to make sure that if you live with your family, that your family's okay with it. They don't want to cause any problems by you regressing. So it is going to be quite hard to get age regression. If you're not full 5D with a good family environment that supports you, because they're not going to allow you to have a medical procedure where it's going to cause your family to split away from you, or cause a divorce, or cause your kids to never see or speak to you again. Okay, if that's the case, they will not allow it. Alright, but it's not a standard thing, so it is something that you actually do have to qualify for. First, your vibrational frequency and level of consciousness, followed by your social support, your family support, that kind of thing, because it's not easy. Even my mum, who's been well educated in age regression for quite a few years now, she's going to struggle, because she wears 80-year-old clothes. And if let's say she wants to go back to, say, 25, all of a sudden, every time she looks in the mirror, she's going to see a 25-year-old. That is a big shock to the mind to get used to. And then you got to look for young women clothes, and men are going to look at her, which they haven't done for years. So it's all going to be very, very hard to get used to. That's why they need to make sure that you have the level of consciousness as well as the family and social support network, because it is going to be hard. It is going to be very, very strange, very alien, I guess you could call it. And some people will not cope if people are just allowed to age regress with, just anyone who has not done the inner work, who's not happy within themselves, who doesn't have the family or social support, all that kind of thing. It's going to be impossible for them to really use it as a positive experience. So it's not something that's going to be done or given just because you ask for it, or just because you want to extend your life for projects. A general healing will cut many years off your physical life. An 80-year-old will look like a healthy 50-year-old and have a really, really healthy body with no aches, no pains, no nothing. So there really is no real reason to age regress, okay? Because every time you have a general healing, cuts more and more years off your life until, you could get to the point where your body's 2021 and every few years you have a healing and your body stays at 2021. You don't get older because you keep having general healings every few years. So it's not something that's going to be offered on a daily basis to everybody. Okay, there are very strict requirements and it is the hardest thing to actually get approved for. Okay.